We'll start with a small prayer. Again, a Vedic mantra to generate energy, also to conserve it, keep it strong within, and also deliver it to all the senses to go beyond senses. Om Yaschandasam Rishabho Vishwarupaha Chandobhyodhyamritaat sambabhuva Samendro medhayaat sprunotu Amritasya devadharano bhuyasam Shariram me vicharshanam Jihva me madhumattama Karna abhyam bhuri vishruvam Brahmanah koshosi medhaya pitaha Shrutam me gopaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Simple palming. .13. That's what we saw in the previous lesson. How the stages of life includes infancy, adolescence, adulthood, and old age. It is in the same way the self obtain different stages of bodies. Hence, self alone, the truth alone, is the imperishable one, all existing. And the bodies that we see, the forms, names that we take from one birth to one other, all of them are perishable and hence non-true, and hence seems to be real, and hence they are considered to be mere vehicles to move from one destination to another. We are moving to 2.14, another exclusive shloka, which will again take some time for interpretations. Please bear with me. Matra sparshastu kaunteya Matra sparshastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkhada Shitoshna sukha dukkhada Agama payino anityaha Agama payino anityaha Tan stitikshasva bharata Tan titikshasva bharata. Every word in the shloka is imploring some meaning, esoteric meanings. So I want you to carefully listen. Here, Lord Krishna is talking about the sense organs. What do we consider something as true and non-true, true and false, true and just a visual reality? Are through the sense organs, the eyes, nose, the tongue, the skin, and the ears. Yes. Krishna gives a mega statement here that all the information that we get through, that we acquire through sense organs, are false, are seemingly real. Why so? He's intelligently calling them not as indriyas. Indriyas are supposed to be the Sanskrit verbatim word for sense organs. Yes? But here, he is calling them as matra. What does matra mean? Matra, miyante shabdaha. From the root word miyante, matra has come. Miyante means to measure. So, here Krishna is beautifully explaining to us, you are trying to measure that superlogical truth with those mechanisms called sense organs, which can measure only limited. So when you measure something, there is always a range, right? You measure milk with grams and kilograms. You measure height with centimeters and meters. So there is a range, yeah? So when we are considering to explore the infinity, how could a limiting sense organ help in assessing or acquiring the information about the truth? That's exactly what Krishna is feeling inside, and hence that's what I'm thinking in my way, that he is giving the word matra and not indriya here. Matra sparshastu. The information that we derive from the sense organ is always with the contact. Okay, so when the sense organ comes in contact with an object, sense object, like ear with a piece of music, and then you consider, oh, this is veena, oh, this is flute, oh, this is some Swedish orchestra band. So the contact information with the measurable, limited measuring sense organs are not true. Why? He is giving the information with an instance. No, he is giving examples. Shita, Ushna, Sukha Dukkada. He is giving 4 examples. Heat, cold, pain, pleasure. Whatever that we assess is assessed only through the sense organs. No. Sense organs can experience heat and cold, but I experience pleasure and pain through my mind. Mind is called the king of the sense organs. Hence, it is the Shadendriya. It is the 6th sense organ. Okay, so mind included with the sense organs is what he is saying. Again, mind is limited. Limited mind trying to explore the unlimited concept, infinite concept. So he's giving instances like heat, cold, pleasure, and pain is always measured through your sense organs. Sometimes it is with sense organs also. So some friend of yours calls up and then saying, you know what, she was bitching upon you, and then there is pain created. No, sometimes it is through sense organ also. So Matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkada. Why are they untrue? Why is it Vedanta calls the sense information, all the experience that we truly feel, it is so painful. I'm experiencing pain in my stomach, and still you say it is unreal. Still you call it a psychological. People get so offended about the fact. You call this as a psychological pain? Are you? You know, I remember a person narrating an incident about going to a doctor, again with a stomachache problem. So the doctor gives the medicine for the stomachache and then replies, this medicine will definitely bring the stomachache down. But if you're going to take the ache up here, even this medicine, even the most powerful of the medicines that I can give you, and never treat you. So stomach ache should not become a headache. Hence, the point here is whatever that we feel with the contact information with the sense objects is always taken up by the mind, what you call as brain. Okay, you can take it as brain. These informations are unreal. Why? Agama apayinaha anityaha. He is giving 3 information and hence disproving the fact that all the information that your mind gives you, all the logic the mind gives you, I should mention, even the spiritual experiences people come and tell me, all of them are unreal. Let me tell you why. Prabhavapyayo. Even Patanjali says that it is prabhavapyayo. Prabhavapyayo, that which comes and goes. That which is not stable. That which is impermanent. Agama. It comes. Apayinaha. It goes away. It doesn't stay. Anityaha. They are impermanent. Hence, all these information of right and wrong that you put to your head, all these information that you gain from the external world, even this, even this Vedantic thought, are coming and going, my dear. What happens Sunday, 1 o'clock, when you pick up a fight? Yeah? You're back to your bodily identity. You're back to grasping the information of sense organs to be real and true. Huh? The truth never stays. The information is just a piece of information. It has come here and then gone away from the next hole of your ear. Agama apayinaha. Hence, even this information that I'm giving you is unreal. When it becomes real, only self is real. What is self? Real experience of cheerfulness is the self. How can one be cheerful when one is feeling stomachache so hard? I have to take the example of Bhagavan Ramana again. Bhagavan Ramana, there had been many stories to digress, I should say, to distract. There were people saying that Bhagavan Ramana had no pain at all. He was a sage, he was a seer, he was a rishi, he's a Bhagavan, he's a Lord himself. Bullshit. He had pain. He says he had referred that the pain was such stinging in such a manner that thousands of scorpions, if it would have stung at one point of time at one place, that's how sarcoma pain was. Okay. And how is this person cheerful? Cheerful because the wrong dissociation with, I should say, wrong association with the pain, with the body, is creating more pain, is creating more trouble. And how does this Rishi takes himself out? He does nothing over it. What do we do? Whenever there is pain, okay, we'll take physical pain. We'll take physical pain for that matter. First thing that we do is try to take a remedy. Try to do something about it. This will annihilate. This will put an end to. Go to a doctor. Go to a therapist. Go to an energy, what do you call? Energy manifester or whatever, however they call them as healers in some fashion. Krishna says, how do you manage heat and cold? Do you go to a doctor? Do you go to any other person who could help you? to get acclimatized with Himalayan cold when you are going out there in the mountains? No, no. You absolutely do nothing about it. Slowly, slowly, you get to acclimatize, accustom with that heat and the cold, and then you are there. Yeah, this is how happens. Yeah, 2-3 days later, you're already there. There's no cold, no flu. Slowly, the body gets acclimatized with the situation. It is the same practice you have to implement here in terms of pain and pleasure. Even if it is bodily pain, even if it is muscular pain, even if it is a pain in the heart, even if it is a hurt. What is the word that he is giving? Than titikshasva bharata. Titiksha. The word titiksha is very, 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 very important to all those who listen to Gita, all those who listen to Advaita Vedanta, the teachings of Indic wisdom. What is titiksha? Adi Shankaracharya gives a beautiful definition of titiksha. Just by understanding the words of the definition, you will slowly be pushed into that state. That's how masterly our master was. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purvakam chinta vilaparahitam titiksha nigadyate. Sa titiksha nigadyate. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam. सहन करो सारे दुखों को. All the troubles, all the miseries that you get in life, endure them. Endure them. Just as you endure heat and cold. When you were small, when you were little, were you all princes and princesses? No. You didn't get hurt by thorns. You didn't get hurt by emotions at all. No. Everybody is hurt in some way or the other. Didn't you all grow up through those circumstances? How did you? How did you grow up? Just by enduring it. Just by enduring it. I'll again remind this word endurance is not tolerance. It's not tolerance. When you start tolerating people, when you start tolerating situations, what happens? It becomes a volcanic eruption because slowly accumulating the sorrows one over the other is not a better way of managing pleasure or pain. It becomes too much. Endurance is that ability to understand fulfillment will be attained only with peace, not by seeking pleasure. I repeat. Endurance is that ability to comprehend attainment of fulfillment is only through peace and not seeking after pleasure. What do? When there is some pain, we are trying to find out the remedy, the opposite of it, and then we go hanky-panky. We go hankering after all the objects, all the persons in the world. I again deal with this physical pain. We go from one doctor to second to the third, taking opinions after opinions, and then degrading our own body's immune system. Yeah. Endurance is the only thing that you should do, Krishna says. Tan titikshasva bharata. Tan, all of them tolerate. All of them don't tolerate, endure them. Sahanam sarva dukkhana. Endure that all these miseries are bound to happen. Make peace with them. If not now, there would be another misery. There would be another atom bomb, hydrogen bomb waiting for you to explode. If not this, then something else. If not today, the body, tomorrow there might be my daughter. Day after tomorrow, it might be my husband. There is no end to misery. We are born in this world. These are bound to happen. But endurance is that peace, making peace with this information, with this situation, that they are bound to happen, but they are impermanent. They come and go. They come and go. They are impermanent. It should apply also to the pleasures that we acquire. That's wisdom. Otherwise, what will happen? We will forget to get grounded at all. And then there is always future worry. There's always pain in the legs. There's always low energy in the Muladhara. Accepting pain and pleasure means they will come and go. They are impermanent. I'll make peace with them. Like the cold that I get accustomed 3 days after being in Himalayan range. Slowly. What's that? Inchit. Slowly. Titiksha. I didn't finish it. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purvakam. It's an important element in Titiksha. You should not allow any other thought and make you disturb. What will happen? Okay, I'm gonna let this happen. I'm gonna make this happen. And suddenly someone coming up and then giving you an expert advice. Oh my God, you're going to worsen the situation. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. And then when we lose the opportunity, there is no gaining back. There is no gaining back. So do not allow any perturbing thoughts from that sahana, from that endurance. Apratikara purvakam. Chinta vilapa rahitam. Don't be a bewailing patient. Don't wail. You ask to yourself, if it is a physical trouble, okay, might be anything. It might be your diabetes. It might be your liver problem. It might be your PCOD. It might be your impotency, anything. You ask to your own self, if I treat it, will the body survive the same way as I was when I was in 7? You know it for sure the body wouldn't deteriorate. You know it for sure the body will not have any trouble. It does not mean not treating the diseases. Please patiently listen to me. I'm not saying that you just let the cancer be. You just let the virus be. Sometimes this also is a medicine in naturopathy. I'm a naturopathic doctor myself. Sometimes letting be itself is a treatment. You know that? Naturopathy says that body has an innate intelligence to do all the stuff. Even negating cancer. Even tranquilizing the virus. Letting go and being with the nature is just the only thing that we have to do. Okay, forget it. That's completely extreme that I'm talking about. But endurance does not mean being careless, my dears. Endurance means understanding that you have to make peace with this life situation, that there would be thorns, there would be roses. There would be pain, there would be pleasure. If you're treating one disease, you would be stumbling into another. This is your body, my dear. It can't be the same. Yeah. So, chinta vilaparahitam. Don't wail for it. Don't unnecessarily think about it. You're born with this gift called, this vehicle called body. Yes? If you're constantly going to wail about it, lament about it, complain about it to people, to your masters, to your healers, to your doctors, there's no point you're going to be well. There's no point you're going to be fit. Chinta vilaparahitam sa titiksha nigatyate. Make peace with it. Just as you acclimatize yourself with heat and cold, there would be bodily pain, there would be emotional pain, there would be pleasures, there would be wonderful times, but they're all bubbles in the water. They'll come and go. They'll come and go. Don't take them so seriously. This is a lifetime message that Krishna gives. Now, why is he talking about this to Arjuna? Because Arjuna was lamenting all the time. He was lamenting that, oh my God, I'm going to kill people. I'm going to commit suicide. I'm going to commit, I'm going to commit sin. I'm going to commit suicide instead of acquiring sin. All these were lamenting. Put to the fact that he is at that battleground at the last point of time, he should be disseminating his duties, bereft of all these detachments. But he was into this illusion. He was into this sense organs contact, what I was talking previously. Sense information is giving, oh my God, I'm going to grieve. Oh my God, I'm going to commit sin. These are all the things that the sense organ is giving, all these vital information. All vital information are seemingly unreal. Why? Because we have seen in the previous shloka, never was a point of time that I was in there, that you were in there, and all of the kings in the battlefield were in there. They have come and gone, come and gone, come and gone. Existence is the only thing, substantial truth that is there. The only substantial truth. I think I've Matra Svarshastu Kaunteya Shitoshna Sukadukada Agama Apayino Anityaha Tantitikshasvavarta. Yes. Word to word, I have explained this. We'll move on to 2.15 and then we'll take the questions. 2.15. Yam hi na vyathayantyete. Yam hi na vyathayantyete. Purusham Purusharshabha. Purusham Purusharshabha. Samadukha Sukham Dhiram. Samasukha Dukham Samadukha Sukham Dhiram. Sombrtatvaya Kalpate. Sombrtatvaya Kalpate. The key to endurance is given in the next shloka. Beautiful, Krishna. The key to endurance is Amrtatva Kalpana, he's saying. What is Amrtatva Kalpana? We'll say, what is Kalpana? Kalpana means brooding over. Okay? Brooding over is pondering over. There would be thoughts in the first stage. If I give you any information, you're going to think about it. You're going to rethink about it. Okay? So there would be thoughts in the first stage. But slowly, when this stage matures, and you'll be pondering over, there wouldn't be any thoughts. There would be digestion of facts. Hmm? So that is called kalpana. Now he says, Krishna says, start doing amritatva kalpana. Brood over the fact that you are deathless. Simple. Simple. Next time while you see some Facebook remark saying that that person had got this award, this person has gone to a vacation, this person is so gelled with the community, he is so popular, she is so happy with her husband. All this sense information I'm talking about. Consider yourself, brood over the thought that I am deathless. How will you identify yourself as Lalita? How will you identify yourself as woman then? When you whenever this sense organs are very, very mischievous, I tell you. The moment when we close this Zoom meeting, it will start its activities in an exponential manner. It will multiply and multiply. This is how we are. This is how the nature would be. But whenever there is an information given, Krishna says, Amritatvaya kalpate. Find yourself being, no. Start pondering over yourself being immortal. You are the immortal. You are the immortal. You are the immortal. I am the immortal. That's the key to endurance. That's the key. Okay. I've been drifted. I'll go word by word. Yamhina vyathayanti ete. That's how you're going to disintegrate. Purusham Purusharshava. Oh, the bull among men. He is calling Arjuna as the man of great valor. Until now, he was calling him as Kliba, as a person who was not even a man or a woman, a eunuch. Because he was crying and lamenting and things. The first time Krishna is giving an honorary remark that you are a man, you're a valorous man. Purusharshaba. Why so? Slowly, Arjuna is nodding. Yeah, sense organs, informations are not vital. He's nodding the head. And for the first time, Krishna is addressing Purusharshaba, the valorous man. You're the best of the men. Understand that a person who is not tormented, who is not touched by the pain and pleasure, who treats sama dukkha sukha samam, all the pleasure and pains to be the same, to be equanimously the same. Dhiram, a person who is not tormented, he gives another word, another jargon, dhira. I remember I'm resonating with this Kathopanishad mantra. Paranchikhani vyatrinat paribuhu swayambuhu tasmat paran pashyati na antaratman kaschidiraha pratyagatmanamaikshata avritta chakchuhu amritatvamichan. Sorry. The sense organs are being made by the Almighty Himself that they are projected outside. Can you see? Eyes are always projecting out. Nose projecting out. We are not aliens still our ears are projected out. The skin is the outside material. The skin is not inside the musculature. It's an outside material, right? All the sense organs are made, manufactured, produced cleverly, smartly in such a manner that they will always be projecting themselves outside. Paranchikani, they will always see outside. They'll always look answers, solutions, remedies outside. Kaschit dhiraha. Only a few among men, only a handful men who are called dhira, the same word Krishna is using here, dhira. Only a handful men who are called the dhira, pratyagatmanam. They try not to derail themselves with the sense organs projections, but they try to introvert inside. Amritatvamichan, they become the immortal. What is introverting inside? What is getting answers from within? When you go sit and meditate, it is again the sixth sense organ, mind, that gives you answers. It is again the blemished intellect which gives you beautiful experience. You are in the skies, huh? Pink clouds, whatnot. All those sorts of fanciful imagination. Again, these are the experience. Even the spiritual experience, so-called spiritual experience, comes and goes. Hence, they are not true. They are all fancy. Right? So, a person who goes inside and find answers, which means who goes to the center. I repeat my statements again. Dhira, a person with discrimination, are those people who finds that peace is obtained, peace is acquired only from the center, not from the periphery. Not from the periphery. Let me put this more clearly. Pleasure is not our business. Accomplishment or fulfillment is our core theme, is our goal. When are you accomplished? When do you feel complete? When do you feel fulfilled? After having found a beautiful jacket that you've been wanting for months? What happens minutes after wearing the jacket? Fulfillment is gone. Agama apayinaha. They come and go. Understand this very clearly. Only when you understand it here, it will slowly go inside and you will ponder over. Never in the sensory accomplishments, never in the sensory non-accomplishments are your goal. Only peace, moving towards your center, or identifying yourself with the truth, which is not only in the center, but all around. Huh? Only with that, you are accomplished. You're fulfilled. Samadukkaha sukham. Dhira. Dhira is a person who moves inside, introverts inside, find that solution. Okay. Being with a jacket, being without a jacket in the Himalayan range also is not going to make me more accomplished or unaccomplished or falsely accomplished. Only when I'm with the truth, I am accomplished. I am complete. Let me give you another example. Rama goes to Dasharatha. He's been called by his father, Dasharatha, the previous evening, that you will be coronated as the Yuvaraja, as the prince of the kingdom. Kingdom, I mean, starting from Afghanistan of today to Bali. Huh? We owned the entire Indian subcontinent. So he was a Chakravarti, emperor. So he was going to be coronated as the prince of that empire. And this had been his ardent wish of becoming a prince, not just enjoying the royal luxuries, but to serve the community, but to serve the people. Putreshu, Agnishu, Dareshu, Preshya, Shishya, Ganeshu cha. Valmiki Ramayana says, Rama knows the name of the person, of the citizen, his wife, his maidservant, and even the dog, even the pet name of every citizen in that empire. That's how he was largely, hugely connected with people. He was a people's man. Uh, like you can imagine like Nelson Mandela of South Africa, something like that. He has this only objective of serving the people and becoming the leader of the empire. The same night, he'd been called by 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. and was banished. Banished for no mistake that he had done. Banished with all sorts of rigorous rules and ethics, rules and regulations that he has to follow. Rishivrata. Like he has to live with the matted hair. He has to take bath 5 times in a day. Only in the river. Be on fruits and roots. Highly illogical banishment. And that too for 14 years. I ask you, will you say yes to this proposal? No sensible, no sane person will say yes. When asked Rama, he's saying, before that, I have to say this. He was a Dhira Purusha because at that point of time, it says, Nachasya Mahatim Lakshmim Rajyanashaha Apakarshati Lokakantasya Kantatvat Sheetarashmeri Vakshapa. His face shone like the autumnal moon. Even a trace of the sorrow of being banished away from the royal luxuries, from the kingdom, not a trace of that sorrow had been blemished in his face. That's how he was. Why? How? This was his ardent desire. Although there were desires coming and going, he knew that desires are sensory information. They will come and go. He was the prince himself. He should be coronated one day or the other. These are the facts. But when he is not given the opportunity, he took that lightly. He didn't take that seriously at all. Endurance. Sarvam sahe. Ramaha asmi. Sarvam sahe. I am Rama. I can endure everything. Why? Is he covered? No. Krishna himself says, I am the Rama among warriors. He didn't say, I am Arjuna among warriors. He's saying, I'm Rama among warriors, which means he's the greatest warrior of all times. Then, why did he say yes? Just because he is father? What all father has to say, I will do. What all mom has to say, I will do. What all guru has to say, I will do. Was that his objective? No. Dharmasaramidam jagat. I am doing this for the essence of the world, which is dharma, which is righteousness. This is right. A word given has to be kept. Truth, that is truth. What is truth? What is truth? That which is never changing. He made that unchanged. He made that unchanged. He lived with that Vedantic principle. Pleasure will come and go. Pain will come and go. But you stand for the truth. You be the truth yourself. I hope this analogy could have meant you something. Hence, I say a person with a discriminative intellect will know what is real, what is unreal. He knows by being in the kingdom and serving people, I might be righteous, but by making the truth, I'm serving more millions of people. And hence, even now, I'm not kidding, it is 150,000 years ago, dears. The carbon dating of the stone, of the Adam's bridge, so-called, is not Adam anymore. Rama built that human-made bridge between India and Sri Lanka that you see. It was carbon dated 1,50,000. Even after these many years, how many people, not only from India, Bali, Indonesia, Thailand, the coronated empires of Indonesian kings take the surname of Rama. Why? Why? Just because he stood for truth, not for his father and mother. Sensory pleasures and pain will go and come. He didn't take the kingdom. Even when even the mother who instructed him that you should be banished, she comes and asks, ardently asks, fervently asks, come back, Rama, this is my mistake. He says, no, it is not your mistake. My father had given us promise, a verdict. That promise has to be kept. That is Satya. If Satya is lost, all the people of the Ayodhya, not only Ayodhya, all the people of my empire will follow the same thing. They will not live peacefully because Satya is gone. Truth is gone. Yatha Raja, Tatha Praja. Just as the king will be, just as the administrator will be, same will be the people. That's how their attitude will be developed. No. An example has to be set. And all those struggles after struggles, fights after fights with monsters, with Rakshasas, all throughout, not only at the end of the 14th year. He was fighting all throughout. Simple thing. I'll end this with this. I had a big fight with Gauravji. I shouldn't be talking this in YouTube. But still I am. Big fight that I was crying like anything. That was the point when my brother came. He asked me one simple question. Is your sorrow bigger than Sita's? Sita is the wife of Rama, who endured lot many troubles than Rama himself. I said, no. Then why are you crying? That was the last time I stopped crying. Still I fight. I still fight with Gauravji. But no more of sensory information perturbing my silence. Not worthy. Not worthy. This is not worthy. This is a greatest opportunity given. Why should I shed tears on unworthy, non-business things? It's not my business. Ramana says, Vanda velayai par. The how to translate Vanda velayai par? He says to his disciples, you should do the job for which you have come down. What's your job? This is not your job. Being mother, being kiddish, being sister, being wife. It's not your job. These are peripherals. Work with your center. What's your center? You have come here to accomplish the truth. Spend time, more time with the truth. Questions?